Hello there, good evening. Welcome to the Business News Update tonight on the Diamond News Desk at 8. Here are the top stories. Chamber backs new Minerals Commission. And later in the news, we'll be able to take a look at another story where the productivity key to Kwacha gains. And this is according to the Bankers Association of Zambia. Those are some of the stories we look forward to today on the Business News Update. But later on, we'll take a look at the money markets and some construction commodities, and not forgetting the food and non-food items. All this is what I have lined up for you tonight in business. And now the news in detail to present it. My name is Cosmas Chongo Malenga. The Zambia Chamber of Mines has welcomed the establishment of the Minerals Regulation Commission, MRC, describing it as a move that is expected to strengthen oversight and boost investor confidence in the mining sector. Chamber of Mines Chief Executive Officer Sokwani Chilembo said the industry is very pleased with the development, noting that enhanced regulation will create a fair and predictable operating environment. According to the Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development Public Relations Manager Shamwinda Tembo, the commission, backed by an Act of Parliament, will operate as an independent statutory body, taking over key regulatory functions previously handled by the ministry. Let's get more details on this story.
Zambia's mining sector has been on a path of significant growth, with ambitious targets set to produce 1 million tons of copper by the end of 2025 and 3 million tons by 2031. The sector continues to attract both local and foreign investment, reflecting its critical role in the country's economy. However, this growth has not been without challenges. Illegal mining and widespread non-compliance have undermined market order and highlighted the need for stronger regulation. In response, government has established the Minerals Regulation Commission, an independent statutory body tasked with taking over key regulatory functions previously housed within the Ministry of Mines. The commission is designed to modernize oversight, improve enforcement, and ensure a level playing field for all operators. The move has been welcomed by industry stakeholders. The Zambia Chamber of Mines Chief Executive Officer Sokwani Chilembo says the new commission is a major step toward restoring confidence in the sector.
We are hopeful that we will see increased automation and increased reliability and more regular and structured inspections from all the wings of mining oversight, so that we can restore order in our market, which unfortunately is facing quite a lot of non-compliance and illegal mining as well. So we need the Minerals Regulation Commission to come and restore order so that we can have alternative uses for the land after it is mined, and also to protect our people's lives.
The government of the Republic of Zambia is launching a new chapter for mining with the creation of the Minerals Regulation Commission, MRC. This new independent body will be fully focused on regulation, overseeing mine safety, environmental standards, and the administration of mining licenses. This means clearer rules and stronger oversight for everyone. So what does this mean for the ministry? We are now sharpening our focus on strategy and development. We've created 2 new departments, one dedicated entirely to supporting our artisanal and small-scale miners, and another to promoting large-scale investment. In short, the new MRC will be the independent regulator, ensuring compliance and upholding standards.
And Publish What You Pay National Coordinator Nsama Chikwanka has echoed these sentiments.
Publish What You Pay is also interested in getting a government position, in particular the Ministry of Mines, regarding a cooperating partner, an unnamed cooperating partner who is coming on board to fund the MRC. We hear there is a cooperating partner that has agreed to provide some budget support to the effective operationalization of the MRC. In the interest of public accountability, we request that the ministry and the government in general discloses who this partner is.
With these reforms, stakeholders hope the Minerals Regulation Commission will provide the strong regulatory foundation needed to guide Zambia's mining sector towards its ambitious production and investment goals. Ray Chomumba for Diamond News.
And now moving on, the Bankers Association of Zambia, BAZ, says productivity and increased exports, particularly in agriculture, are critical to sustaining gains in the Zambian kwacha against major foreign currencies. BAZ Chief Executive Officer Leonard Mwanza noted that higher productivity drives more exports and boosts dollar inflows, reducing pressure on the local currency. He highlighted investments in agricultural sectors such as seeds and fertilizer exports, which have positioned Zambia as a net exporter. However, Zambia Consumer Association Chief Juba Sakala pointed out that limited power supply is hampering productivity in sectors such as manufacturing, mining and agriculture, the very sectors that underpin the kwacha's strength. Here are the details.
From October 28, 2025 to November 14, 2025, the Zambian kwacha showed a gradual weakening against the United States dollar, starting the period buying around 21 kwacha 97 ngwe and selling at 22 kwacha 2 ngwe, and ending near 22 kwacha 56 ngwe and selling at 22 kwacha 61 ngwe. This came after gains attributed to increased export volumes from improving productivity in the mining and agriculture sectors, among others. The gains were noted in the World Bank's African Pulse report, which named Zambia's legal tender as the second best performing currency in Africa. The Bankers Association of Zambia has reiterated that productivity is key to maintaining these gains.
So we must all celebrate and be happy, and we should always push towards ensuring that we have a good kwacha. But productivity is what is key. We produce more for export, we receive more foreign currency, and once we have more foreign currency, whoever needs it, they can have it, right? And if they can have it without any pressure being built up, what do you see? A stable kwacha. What do you see? An appreciating kwacha.
However, Zambia Consumer Association Chief Juba Sakala raises concerns about the impact of limited power supply on productive sectors.
The limited power supply is clipping productivity in key sectors such as manufacturing, mining and agriculture, the same sectors driving the kwacha's strength.
Economist Miasan Monga highlights the challenges faced by the underprivileged households struggling with the high cost of living.
But with many households still earning far below what the basket requires, the modest gain from the stronger kwacha provide limited relief, leaving poverty and nutrition pressures largely unchanged. We hope to see the kwacha continue to appreciate on the market so that ordinary citizens can eventually feel the impact of this positive change in their daily lives. For now, we can take the encouragement from the steady climb of the kwacha while actively acknowledging that more sustained improvement is needed to ease the financial burden faced by the ordinary Zambian citizen.
As of Monday, November 17th, 2025, the Zambian kwacha began the business week on a weaker footing, opening at 22 kwacha 62 ngwe per US dollar and selling at 23 kwacha 1 ngwe. Compared with Friday, November 14th, 2025, when it closed at 22 kwacha 36 ngwe and sold at 22 kwacha 75 ngwe. Best Jury, Diamond News.
Well, those are the business news stories we had for you today on this particular business news update. Coming up next, we take a look at the money markets. Well, for the money markets, as of the end of business day today, the United States dollar was buying at 22.71 kwacha, which is 22 kwacha 71 ngwe, and they were selling, the dollar rather was selling at 23 kwacha 05 ngwe. Those are the average commercial rates of the two currencies. And now we'll move to the construction commodities. Well, for the construction commodities today, we have two items lined up for you. And the first up here is the hand drill, multifunctional drilling machine, electric driver, small pistol drill, and it's going at a price of 2,840 kwacha, 8 ngwe. This is a particular hand drill which has a voltage of 220. That's a particular average voltage that it has. But we have another item when it comes to construction, which is a P-trap with adapter, flexible sink drain pipe, and it's going at 557 kwacha, 19 ngwe. Those are the construction commodities we have lined up for you today. But later on, let's take a look now at the food and non-food items. Well, we start off with the food items, and first up on the list is beef. If you were to buy 1 kg of beef, you will have to spend 114 kwacha. And when it comes to sugar, 2 kg will cost you between 64 and 70, while 1 kg will cost you between 35 and 37 kwacha. When it comes to flour, 2.5 kg will cost you 80 kwacha, and konde rice, 5 kg is in between 140 and 180 kwacha. For 12 eggs, you have to spend between 95 and 115 kwacha. And when it comes to cooking oil, you will need to spend between 165 kwacha and 180 for 2.5 liters. But for 5 liters, you will need to spend between 235 and 300 kwacha. When it comes to breakfast melon meal, 10 kg, 106 and 139 is your range of price. And for 25 kg, it's 204 and 235 kwacha. That's your range of price. When it comes to roller melon meal, 10 kg is costing between 90 and 100 kwacha, whereas 25 kg is costing between 180 and 195 kwacha. Now that's just the food items. Up next, we also have the non-food items. And first up on the list here is toilet paper, which is going to cost you 70 kwacha for just 10 rolls. And when it comes to toothpaste, 175 grams will cost you between 27 and 35 kwacha. For a bar of multi-purpose soap, you'll need to spend between 35 and 45 kwacha. And for washing powder, 500 grams will cost you 42 kwacha. 1.5 kg will cost you 115 kwacha and to 124 kwacha. And when it comes to 3.5 kg, you'll need to spend between 254 and 270 kwacha. For a bar of bathing soap, you'll need to spend between 14 and 40 kwacha. And when it comes to 750 ml of liquid hand wash, you need to spend 35 kwacha. Well, those are your average prices or estimated prices of each of the items when it comes to food and non-food items, but also the construction commodities. That is what concludes the business news update tonight on the Diamond News Desk at 8. Thank you for watching.